All right, today we are going to look at mean, median, mode, and range. We're going to use the same set of data for each of these. So the first one that we're going to look at is mean. So the mean, we have learned, can go by a couple of different names. We know it is mean, median, mode. We also know that mean can be called the average. And then we also learned this year that for a distribution, it also ends up being the balance point. So when we calculate the mean, what we need to do is add up all the numbers or all the data points that we're giving and then divide by how many numbers there were. So we need to add all data, and then we're going to divide it by the number of numbers. So in this case, we are going to do 1 plus -5 plus -6 plus -9 plus 0 plus -4 plus 3 plus -1 plus -7, all divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And when you do that, the mean turns out to be a decimal approximately about -3.1. I round it, so thus we use the approximately symbols. The 0, even though it doesn't change the sum of the numbers, it does count. So we have to divide by 9 because 0 does count. The next one that we need to look at is median. And median we need to think of as being in the middle. And it has to be in the middle, and the important thing that we need to note here is the numbers must be in order from least to greatest. For mean, it did not matter what order the numbers were in, but for median, order matters. So the smallest number we have here is -9. Then we had -7. We got a -6, -5. And I like to put a check mark when I write them down, -4, so that I know that I've used them and I don't repeat them. But I don't completely mark them off, so in case I missed up somewhere, then I can easily still see my numbers. -1, 0, 1, 0, 1, and 3. So go back and put commas between these. So when it's in the middle, this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 numbers. Make sure I got 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can just start marking them off, one from each end at a time, to find the middle. That seems to be the easiest for most people. So in this case, we can say that the median is equal to -4. It was in the middle. If you happen to have a set of data, and say you had 0, 1, 8, and 10, this is an even set of data. So if I start marking off end to end, well, there's not a single one in the middle. So what I have to do is take the two that are in the middle and find their average. So I have to do 1 plus 8 divided by 2. So that would be 9 divided by 2, and that should work out to be 4.5. So for this example, the median would be equal to 4.5. The mode is the number that occurs the most. And an important note on this one is you can have more than one mode. So you could have a couple of different ones. In this case, none of these numbers repeat. So you could also have no mode. So don't leave your paper blank when it asks for mode, and there's not one. You need to write the word none. If you were to look at another set of data, in this case, we have 5 listed twice. We have 8 listed twice. So you would write the mode is equal to 5 and 8. And then, of course, you can always just have one mode. And the last one we need to look at is range. This is how far apart the data is. So what you have to do is take the greatest number minus the smallest number. So the biggest number that we have is this positive 3. The smallest number that we have is this negative 9. So this is 3 minus negative 9, and that is equal to 12. Because if we were to draw this out on a number line, negative 9 is here, 3 is down there, and we say that's negative 8, negative 7, negative 6, negative 5, negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. If we count these spaces, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 spaces between those numbers. Alright, so that is in summary our mean, median, mode, and range.